listening to the Weedsmith, a podcast about modern cannabis leadership. Today, I'm thankful to be sitting across from my friend, Josh Kirby from Kinslips. And Josh, it's that time in the program we call Buzzkill, and what we discuss on Buzzkill isn't just any old fail. This is the kind of fail that has you rethinking direction, questioning your own instinct, the kind of fail that inspires a crisis of confidence. But it's also the kind of fail that forces you to reassess and learn, and you come out the other side of it stronger and smarter and more ready to run this business than you've ever been. So, Josh Kirby, let's hear about your Buzzkill.
We had a really, really big miscalculation in the beginning of starting Kinslips. In the previous cannabis businesses that I had worked on and that all my partners had worked on, if you showed up to a dispensary and you had a product that looked pretty good, tasted pretty good, and worked, you would get on the shelves. And so with starting Kinslips, put all this work into packaging, into our branding, into our product, but we didn't put any effort at all into sales. That's kind of how it always was. And as soon as we launched, it was a few months after the 2016 election where cannabis got legalized in California. Sure. Everybody in the whole state launched a cannabis brand. And immediately the buyers in all these dispensaries were seeing requests for 300 to 400 products every single month. And we couldn't get in front of anybody. It almost took us down. You know, we were projecting certain levels of revenue within the first couple months, and we were coming in at like 20 to 30% of that. It was a dark time for everybody in the company.
So it was almost over before it really began.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a shame too, because we would go into a place and we would get compliments about our packaging, we would get compliments about the product, about the delivery method, about all these different things that we were really trying to get people to notice. And as we were walking in to try to meet with a buyer or something, customers in the store would be really interested in it and start talking to us about it, but just couldn't get the buyer's attention. You know, they were just overwhelmed. I mean, the takeaway for us was to never take anything for granted in the industry. Any C-suite executive in any other industry, that's just kind of how you're taught to operate those businesses. You have to try everywhere, otherwise you're going to fail somewhere. Soon after that happened, soon after we pulled ourselves out of this and kind of taught ourselves, you know, how do we run a sales operation? How do we go out and sell our product? We immediately started running the numbers on and getting a distributor that could also handle the sales and distribution side of it. And that ultimately ended up being one of the best decisions we ever made. And we landed with a great partner, and they've been just doing a great job selling our product into the state. It's been great.